Queen Bee is a book about some of the habits, some of the things that we women do really to undermine ourselves and undermine other women. And it's something that we really can't afford to do any longer. It's actually a book that is a combination of research that I've done, interviewing other women and men about what is it that has kept us over the years from becoming the empowered women that we say we are. There are some amazing women out there who have amazing educational backgrounds, have positions of power, and we can really make an impact by simply examining, looking at ourselves first of all, looking at women that we are really blessed to have relationships with those young women who are brought to us to be able to mentor or to be their bosses. And I want women to finally have that tough conversation with themselves and with other women about how we can change our behavior so that we can finally become empowered. I have taken interviews from women who talk about some of the experiences they've had in working with other women, either in the capacity of just having relationships in different types of settings, whether it be in the corporate boardroom or a lot of the women that I talk to are entrepreneurs, but really just delving into not just the things that we do in terms of day-to-day, to perform our jobs, but really looking at the things that are really holding us back. One of the things that's interesting to me is the fact that if you take a woman, an average woman, and if you're honest, and put her in a room with 15, 20 other women and have a gorgeous woman walk in the room, watch the reaction. Chances are very good she's not going to like her, and it has nothing to do with anything other than the fact that she, in their own minds, looks a certain way. If you take that and reverse it, and you are the woman who thinks that everything about yourself is intact, you're going to respond to that woman in a different way. And you're going to listen to her rather than look at her physical being. And that's what I want women to do. I want us to stop looking at what we have on, whether or not, we're thinner or heavier than the next woman, but really to look at who we are as women. Queen Bee is a book that I've been writing in my head for a number of years. And I think the thing that made me finally decide to put it on paper was a phone call that I received from my daughter while at work one day. What I heard on the other end of the line really shook me to my core. And what I learned was she had been going through quite a few changes with this boss who was, for whatever the reason, demeaning her and not treating her as I thought a woman in her position should be treating a young professional. What I heard from her really made me realize that I needed to do more than just think about it. I needed to really address some of the issues that I have, quite frankly, have seen women exhibit, behavior I've seen women exhibit for a number of years. Here I am, a woman who mentors other young women. And this woman actually had an opportunity to do something to really make an impact, to really define someone else's life, and she was not taking advantage of that opportunity. This whole idea of women's empowerment is something that we really need to come to grips with and not just break through glass ceilings, but really tackle and embrace and own that position of power that, quite frankly, we achieved many, many years ago. And so I decided to write Queen Bee. I think women, first of all, in having a conversation with yourself, I think if nothing more, you should buy it because you want to be better. You want to be better, not because I say so, but it's something that you owe yourself. There is nothing more important to women than to love and honor the human being that you were created to be. Because once you do that, once you accept the fact that you are amazing, there are no more barriers, there are no more glass ceilings, because I dare anyone to try to get in your way once you accomplish that goal. I'm hoping, if nothing more, that by reading Queen Bee, women will start to really look at themselves for the amazing people that they are. To look at the gifts that each of us brings to the table. And we all have something unique, something special. I also hope women will finally own the fact that you came here to do something special that no one else can do. And not to compare yourself to someone else. You measuring and comparing are totally two different things, but really to begin to embrace the unique qualities and the strengths that you have. Because when we bring all of those qualities together collectively, there isn't anything that women cannot do.